Every time they announce a new guest character for Mortal Kombat 11, it makes me want to check the game out even more. I'm probably going to pick up the ultimate version of the game when it comes out because it'll just have all the DLC built into it. And that's just what I think I'd rather do at this point, is just get that version. But some of the choices are interesting. RoboCop is in the game, and then now Rambo, which I think is actually pretty cool. They even got Sylvester Stallone to come back, and I guess he does the mocap and the voice work for the game. I think that's pretty cool. It's interesting, and I think it appeals to the fan base of the series. You have to think about how far back Mortal Kombat goes. It's early 90s for sure, I want to say. I don't remember when Mortal Kombat 1 first came out. I more so remember Mortal Kombat 2. But Mortal Kombat 1, I want to say, came out early 90s. So it's been around for a while. So you have to think, like, a lot of those people probably still play the game. So characters like Rambo and RoboCop, I feel like it really appeals to that fan base. I think it's a smart idea. Another character that's coming, Mileena, I want to talk about her as well because, well, as you can guess, people are a little upset that Rambo and Mileena are in the game. I got 2 hot takes, which I just found absolutely stupid. Of course, this wouldn't be a complete video without Kotaku. Mortal Kombat 11 cheapens its guest characters' legacies. Now, this article is quite funny because it's almost like the author never watched any of the Rambo movies past the first one. Now, to be fair, the first Rambo, in my opinion, is the best of them all. And sometimes I wonder if it should have even gotten a sequel. If you've ever read the book, you know what happens to Rambo at the end of it. But regardless of how I feel about that movie's sequels, it still got them, and they were over-the-top action movies. It's really crazy how they just did a big 180 after the end of First Blood into Rambo 2 and 3. But the movies have big fan bases, and they're fun, right? The first movie still exists. It is what it is, but it's almost like the writer of this didn't bother to watch the sequels and see why he fits in this game as a guest character, and it's just fun. But there's a whole article complaining about this, and I want to point out RoboCop and how that movie had something to say about violence, and how the First Blood movie had something to say about violence. It's really interesting take, considering a lot of these people were attacking that last Rambo movie, calling it racist and all this stuff. It's rather funny and amusing to me. They they never stop. So do you really need to write a whole article bitching because Rambo is going to be in the new Mortal Kombat game? And it doesn't stop there. Do you think it would really stop there? No, because of course they're mad that Mileena is also in Mortal Kombat 11. Say it feels like it was a successful harassment campaign. Because if there's anything that you should know by now, is that anytime the fans get what they want in a game, games media gets pissed. And there's a reason for that, because games media are supposed to be the middleman, the gatekeepers. Okay? It's supposed to work like this. They take what fans want and take it to the game developers. They're supposed to be the voice of the fans. But with Twitter and social media, with YouTube, you don't really need games journalists anymore. They're kind of irrelevant. Do we really need another article smearing fans that wanted a character in a game? No. This is all they do. It seems like all games media does is fight with fans. Smear fans, attack fans. They seem honestly like they're more for the company. And it absolutely used to be the other way around, but that's just not the case anymore. So I found this rather amusing. It's a whole attack, because I didn't even know there was a whole bunch of fans that wanted Mileena. So it's absolutely a win for fan. You got Ed Boon here, if you didn't know, he's the head of NetherRealm Studios. He says dumb, and I don't know what this is because this is an archived article, but probably something to do with the new iPhone. And then he says, you know what's dumb? Not having Mileena in NK11. There, I saved you time to respond to that. This is August 25th, 2020. Look, he probably knew she was coming but didn't want to announce it because it keeps the surprise, keeps you wondering what fighters are coming. There's a reason they don't do it. But I guess there was a big push for Mileena, and the fans got it. This is like a Snyder cut for Mortal Kombat. So great. I think that's awesome. But what does games media do? They call it a harassment campaign. A bunch of istophobes. Well, I guess they can't call them, I guess they can't say they're sexist for this one because it's a female character, right? But it's just, why can't gamers just have fun and enjoy something? Cool, Mileena's coming. There was a great fan base that wanted her. And now she's coming. We had to go through the same thing with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suits, if you remember. Do you remember when that happened? A lot of people were requesting that suit for Spider-Man on PS4, and then they announced it as a free DLC. And games media went crazy for that. Oh, I can't believe you're giving the gamers what they want. Oh my God. And of course, if you want to move into the movie realm, they did it with the Snyder Cut. It attacked the fandom for that, giving the fans what they want. Even when Lucasfilm thought they were giving fans what they want with Rise of the Skywalker and ignoring a lot of the bullshit that was in The Last Jedi, that had games or entertainment media all up in arms and angry. It's just funny. So, yeah, fans, you're not allowed to enjoy anything, but I think this is kind of cool. The Rambo thing and the RoboCop thing have me actually wanting to check out Mortal Kombat 11. I kind of gave up on the series, but maybe I'll go back. I don't know. I think this is a cool announcement, and I'm happy that Mileena fans got her. It seems like there was a legit push for that character, so great. As for games media, middle finger, fans, I'm glad you're happy. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the Rambo stuff? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, if you would, please like and share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.